What's up, people? English Dan again, back with you. Hope you had a great new year. Hope you had a great holiday. So, I put a poll on my community tab on here on YouTube, asking what you guys would like to see next. Well, you all decided you wanted to see what these were about. The Jabra Elite 75T. The 65T back in 2018 were hands down the best true wireless earbuds you could get over any of them. Expensive, yes, but in line with other expensive products, but just did blow them away. They did have some shortcomings though. What we're here to find out is, did Jabra fix those, and are these still on top of the pile? You'll find out after this. Alright, so let's talk about the 75T, the Elite 75T from Jabra. Are they any good? Well, they are very good. Yeah, I'm just going to get that out of the way straight from the start, but I'm going to explain why they're very good, but I'm also going to explain a couple of things that are okay. Now, the 65T, even today, they still sound fantastic. They did have shortcomings, especially with today's standards, with battery life, micro USB charging, things like that. Whereas the 75T have changed that up. They've gone for some really stellar battery life. You've now got USB-C charging. Just totally put right many of the wrongs. So let's talk about first, most important is the sound out of these things. Now, as soon as you get this, you put them in your ears and you start playing, they are very bass forward. And boy, they do have some serious bass. If bass is what you're after, then these will crank it out for you. They sound fantastic when it comes to the bass. You're not getting very much of a muddied sound either. They work, I'm not going to say they work the same as like the Liberty 2 Pro, but the details aren't lost in all that bass, and especially with the built-in app, you can change the equalizer or do presets, things like that to make them sound how you want them to sound. You can bring that bass back if you want and boost your mids and your trebles. So these are really a versatile earbud. They allow you to listen to the music the way you want to, which is really, really good. And they do sound fantastic. Now, when it comes to build quality on these things, they are plastic, but they're a nice plastic, if that makes sense. You can get various forms, like in my next couple of videos, I'm going to have an item that's also plastic, but it feels cheap. These don't feel cheap at all. So you got nothing to worry about there when it comes to build quality. They're two colours they come in. They come in like a black with like a greyish accent, or they come in all matte black like the ones that you see here, with the case and everything. They're a good size. They look a bit strange when you look at them, but they actually sit in your ears really well, and I'll show you. It's really not a problem. So yeah, they look like tiny little jugs. They're weird, but they do go in your ear really, really well. So you know you've got them going the right way when the Jabra logo is up. Alright, your two metal pins are in the bottom, you put them in your ear and you twist down, and that's it. And the other thing I like about these is they don't stick out your ears miles away. They're quite discreet, even though they look quite big and blocky. Like the 65Ts did stick out a little bit more. These, I find, don't stick out. They're not as obvious. They're a lot sleeker looking, and they're also really, really comfortable, and they stay in your head. I've played with my 1-year-old while I had these in, no problem. They don't come out at all. Just simple shaking my head here, they've not moved one little bit, so they're super secure. And when it comes to choosing the tips, you do get 3 sizes of tips in the box. Make sure you put the right one on, but once you've got the right one on, like now I've got these in, it's passive noise cancellation, of course, but I can't hear. The AC's running, I can't hear it. There's a dog barking across the road, I can't hear it. Hopefully you can't hear it either. They are really good when it comes to cancelling out noise. They create a really good seal inside your ear canal, because they do go down inside your ear canal. So a really, really, really good fit. I'm going to go out on a limb and say these are probably the most comfortable true wireless earbuds I have used. Comfortable wise, they're very lightweight. I don't get hot. They are very, very, very well designed. So let's talk about the case that you'd be carrying around with you. I know people are like, oh, we don't care about the case, but the case is pretty important. So these things will charge your earbuds back up when they're dead. So, you know, they are an important thing to carry around, and you get some huge cases like on those Skull Candies. the case on them was just massive. I don't understand why they think you would carry something around like that. I mean, it was like carrying a mini briefcase, whereas this, nice and sleek, again like the 65T, but a bit smaller. It is glossy, but it's like a matte glossy black, if that makes sense. It's not, it's not like a piano black. There you go. The flip top lid on this is really sturdy. There's no shaking or anything. There's a little indicator on the back, green light, shows you that these charging there. Also on your phone, when you got these activated at the top, when you pull down your menu on Android, it'll tell you exactly how much charge is in the box and how much charge is on the earbuds. Nice little feature. When you're updating these, so like you see in the app, it says about updating your firmware, there's a little light here again, and it goes purple and it flashes to let you know that it's updated. Nice little feature, that way you know where you're up to with it. But yeah, the case is nice. USB-C charging, as I mentioned on the back, absolutely no problem. No wireless charging, which I thought they would have had, or at least not on mine anyway, unless I'm doing something wrong. But no wireless charging, which a lot of earbuds are going with nowadays, which is a shame. Each earbud gets up to around 7.5 hours estimated by Jabra. I'm finding that now I've messed with the EQ and things like that, I'm getting just under that, maybe 7, 6.5, 6.75, which is still pretty good. But then with the case, you get a total of 28 hours. So right up there with some of the best ones when it comes to battery life. The case is easily transportable. It's not massive, like I said. So yeah, the case is a pretty good little accessory that comes with this. Now, I don't normally use my earbuds for calls and things like that, or my headphones. I just don't do it. Or, if I do it, I'm not expecting anything much out of them. And it's much the same for the Jabra. I've not found any headphone where I think, wow, that's really good when it comes to call quality. And these are the same. You're nice and clear, and you can hear the other person nice and clear, but if you're in a noisier environment, you can have a lot of that sound come through. It doesn't do a very good job at silencing the noise that it shouldn't do, that it should do, and lets it through. The other people sometimes, when I'm on a busy road or something, they've been able to hear. Whenever I'm on a busy road, the traffic behind me and noises like that. So just be aware, if call quality is super important to you, then these may not be for you. But if call quality is something that, you just need to make a quick call every now and then, these will be fine for you, just like they are for me. So yeah, call quality, it's okay, and that's about it. So on the earbuds themselves as well, they actually have controls. So I know a lot of people are a bit fussy with controls on the earbuds, and these work fine. It's just remembering what each one of them does. So the left earbud button controls your volume down when you press and hold. It skips a track when you press twice, and navigates back when you press it 3 times. So that's the left earbud, you've got to remember that. When not on a call, a single press toggles hear-through mode, which uses the ambient mic, so it lets you hear what's going on around you, or mutes the mic when you're on a call. The right button plays or pauses the music with a single tap, or manages phone calls. A long press raises the volume, and pressing it twice summons your phone's voice assistant. So Google Assistant, Alexa, they advertise Alexa on here, but it works with all your assistants, not a problem. The controls are easy to use, they really are. It's just a case of getting used to them and trying to remember what each one does. But if these are your only pair of earbuds that you're going to be using for the next year or so, you're going to get accustomed with these. Someone like me who's going to use them for a week or two, it can be a bit fiddly sometimes trying to remember what does what. So yeah, the controls are there, they work great. If you're somebody who's changing your earbuds all the time, you might have a problem remembering what everything does. But if these are your long-term product, no worries, you're going to get used to them within a few days. It's not an issue. But yeah, they do have the controls there and they work really well. So what do I think of the 75T overall? Are they a upgrade over last year's 65T? Yes, they are. The sound's better again than it was, and the sound was good to begin with. These offer a really, really good package when it comes to the audio. The clarity on the calls is really good. The voice that comes through is very, very sharp, but you can hear a lot of background noise depending on your location. The build quality on these, I really do enjoy them. They're so comfortable when they're in your ear. The app that it comes with is really nice, gives you lots of options. I just think Jabra, they really do offer you a really good package. Now you compare these to like the $249 AirPods, the AirPods Pro, then I think you be stupid to go with the AirPods Pro over these kind of things. At $180, these offer a complete package. Are they the best? I don't know. But they do offer a really good value when it comes to the price compared to other options. Would I rule them as they're going to be my daily driver? Well, I've been using them for a little while now, on and off, in conjunction with a couple of other pairs I've got, and they've stuck around. So they are really, really good. If you like Jabra, you like the 65T, go ahead and get yourself a set of the 75T. I'll leave a link down there. It is an Amazon affiliate link. So please, if you're looking at buying these, have a click on my link. It won't cost you any more. It just gives me a little bit of a kickback from Amazon to help me with the channel. So hopefully I've helped you with the decision if you were looking at purchasing something. They are definitely better than the built-in noise cancelling Sony WF-1000XM3. They have a far better sound quality than them. Like I say, they are very bass forward, but you can control that with the app. So yeah, let me know. I'm waffling on. I'll shut up now. Let me know. Have I helped you out with your purchase? If you got any questions, I'm going to be down in the text. I try my best to get to everyone. I sometimes take a few days to do it because I do work at the same time. But yeah, hopefully if you buy these, you're going to enjoy them. Got a few more videos coming up. I'm going to put these up against the Liberty 2 Pro from Soundcore. They're also going to go up against the Liberty 2 Air from Soundcore. And I've got a Plantronics video coming up, and I'll put them up against that. So plenty of audio coming your way, guys. So make sure you hit subscribe and like. Hopefully 2020 will be a big year from me. For all you guys that have been following my story recently, I had a cancer scare where they thought I may have had cancer over the holidays. Just found out that I haven't. I've had a lot of support from you guys, and I really, really do appreciate that. My family really do appreciate it too. So thanks, guys. Back at you in a few days with a new video. Peace.